Hello children, hope you all are doing well. I welcome you all to our online class of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. What we were discussing in our previous class? Yes, about ancient methods of measuring time. Today we will be discussing about simple pendulum. What is simple pendulum? How does it work? Have you ever observed the wall clock in your house? So this type of clock were more common in the olden days, where you see a pendulum hanging and it's keep moving in a particular form. So this is how a pendulum moves. A simple pendulum consists of a small metallic ball or a piece of stone suspended from a stand by a thread. The metallic ball is also called the bob of the pendulum. In fact, you can try to make a simple pendulum with a stone and a thread. You take a stone and tie it with a thread. Hold the thread and then release. Then what happens? It will keeps on moving. As you can see here, you can see the position is changing. So it's basically changing its position in a particular form. It is moving here, coming back, moving till here, and again coming to this point. So this point is known as mean position. And these two positions are called as extreme position. So basically it moves from mean position towards one extreme position, again it goes to the other extreme position, and again it comes back to the mean position, and this motion is repeated over a period of time. So it is like a periodic motion because the entire motion gets repeated in a periodic interval of the time, and this type of motion is known as oscillatory motion. What is one oscillation? Yes, moving from here, coming back, and again coming to the mean position. This is the mean position. So this complete one cycle is termed as one oscillation. So oscillation motion is periodic in nature. Why? Periodic because it repeat itself. So when you look at this motion from here till here, again coming back, that is one oscillation. So this motion keeps on repeating, and that is why it is known as periodic motion. And the time taken to complete one oscillation is known as time period. So time period is the time taken to complete one oscillation. So whatever time it takes to complete one oscillation is known as time period of the pendulum. It's difficult to measure the time period in one move. Here is a method to measure the time period of the pendulum. Now let us perform an activity. Mark the mean position of the bob on the floor. Switch off the fan. Take a clock to measure the time. You can also take a stopwatch. Keep the string taut and bring the bob to one side. Now release the bob. At the same time, start the stopwatch. Go on counting the oscillation. Stop the stopwatch as soon as the pendulum completes 20 oscillation. Make a table and enter the time taken to complete 20 oscillation. For each reading, calculate the time period. So time period is equal to time taken divided by number of oscillation. So how much time taken? 42. second divided by 20 oscillation is equal to 2.1 second. Note that a slight change in the initial displacement does not affect the time period of your pendulum. Dear children, I have an important matter convey to you. You have to do an art integrated project. I hope you remember we did an interdisciplinary project last year and we combined all the subjects, right? So as a part of our subject science, you have to prepare a PowerPoint presentation about scientific reasons behind floods and flash floods in Himachal Pradesh. You have to send the project on or before 28th of December by 2 p.m. to the review test mail ID. And you will get further details regarding this project in the coming session. That's all for today. Children, I have attached the URL video and notes to the classroom, and all of you please attend the test paper. Okay, bye.